So I open my eyes and my face is burning. And I sit up and everything's going crazy at this point. There's lights flashing, sirens blaring, there's people crying in the streets, and it's all just one big ugly mess. But I managed to stand up and I start staggering towards the bus stop like some sort of drunken zombie. And I feel this hand on my shoulder. Hi, my name's Mike. I'm a taxi driver. Can I take you to the hospital? A few days later, I started to wonder what would have happened to me if it wasn't for Mike. So, I tracked him down. And I met him at the cab office where he works, and I said that I wanted to repay the favour. He said no, of course, because he's a gentleman, but I gave him my phone number anyway, and I just said, if there's ever anything I can do for you, just call me. A couple of weeks later, the phone rang. Hello, Mike. He said, I've got to go into general anaesthetic next week, and I'm a bit nervous about it. And I've told the daughter that I'm going to the caravan for a couple of days. He's got a caravan in Abersock. And I need someone to chaperone me. So I went. I took him to the hospital there and back to his house in Salford. And we talked about the taxi business and football and how the factories were called hives and that the bees were the workers and that how their honey they made was cotton and how it was sold all over. And I was just like, well, who's the queen bee? And he was like, well, my daughter's the queen bee. And I was like, well, no. It's probably Queen Victoria, but whatever. I took him up to his room and I put him in bed, and just as I was about to leave, the front door swung open. Now, what happens next, from her point of view, is totally understandable. Because she thinks, the daughter, she thinks that her dad's away in Abersock, right, in the caravan. Well, she's only just popped round to water the plants, only to discover this strange man lurking in the corridor. So, naturally, she punches us one in the face. A bunch of keys in her hand, and I'm bleeding again for the third time. And I'm just trying to explain to her what's happened, and then she's apologising, and I'm apologising, and through all the blood and apologies, I finally explain to her what's happened, and she takes us to the hospital again for the third time in I don't know how many weeks. And she laughs, and I laugh, and ask her out on a date, which might be a step too far, but she says yes. Yeah, that's how I found out her name was Beatrice. That's why her dad calls her Queen Bee. And ask her to marry me, which again might be a step too far. But she says yes, again. And this time next month, we're going to make Mike the proudest man in Manchester. Thank you.